Yeah, if you can call it, then you have $2. Okay, prefixes. Okay, don't worry. Let's break it. Let's break it. What is this? Pre. What is the meaning? Prince. Does it have any meaning? Princess or prince? Prince. Pre-primary. Pre-primary. What is pre-primary? Nursery. Okay, it means nursery means before primary. So pre means before. That's the meaning of pre. Before something. Okay, what is this? Pre-wedding. Okay, let's say pre-wedding. What is pre-wedding pictures? What's the meaning of that? Before wedding. Picture.
Before wedding.
Bless you. The picture you snap before wedding. That is what we call pre-wedding pictures. When you see pre, it means before. Pre-wedding, that is before wedding. So any activities you do before the main day of the wedding is called pre-wedding activities. Okay, so what about fix? You know the meaning of pre now, Abby? You know the meaning of this. What about fix? Let's say fix like this. Forget about the plural. Fix. Okay, don't use the. I said, what's the meaning of fix? You said to fix the door. Don't use the word fix again. To fix something. To fix something. You are not saying anything. You will not use fix again. Together. Bring something together. Bring. Join. Okay, so that's just it. This ES means, this is fixed, singular, right? Yes. So when you now add this ES to it, it becomes plural, not only one. So you now have pre-what? Prefixes. Prefixes. Supposed to be prefix if there's no EX. Yes. But because it is plural, now this thing is going to help us in our spelling ability. Prefix or prefixes. It means letters added to a word. The letters added at the front, always at the front of a word. The letter added at the front of any word, which sometimes change the meaning of that. The front means before.
Not the back.
So the meaning of prefix, back is front. Prefix means letters added at the front of the word. That is, those letters come before the main word. That is, they will come front, they will be the one you will see first before the main word. Just as the way we have pre-wedding. The wedding is the main word, right? We now have pre at the front. So it means the activities before the wedding, that is pre-wedding. Okay, now, what is this? true. You know, they normally say English has no respect. Like if a small child now is talking to another person, he talk anyhow. If it is using English, there's no respect. If an elderly person is speaking something that is wrong, maybe is a kind of telling lies, how will a child say, Daddy, you are telling lies? Is that actually culture for a child to say, oh, stop telling lies? But he's speaking English, right? Yes. But it's wrong. Because there's no respect. There's a way a child can talk to another person with respect, still using English. Yes, sir.
Whether the old man is talking,
whether the old man is speaking lies, but a child can still talk and say, Daddy, what you are saying, instead of saying, stop telling lies, Daddy, don't lie on top of you. No. This is true. Yes. It means if another person is saying something that is not true, that is not true, and the child wants to kind of counter the statement, instead of saying, Daddy, stop lying. Oh, Daddy, this thing is a lie. Now, this is what you will use. Yes. This is true, Abi. Then something you will use something will come before this. That is, prefix will come before this to make it lies. What is that thing?
Not.
Not true.
It's not true.
Untrue. God bless you. E-G-U-N. Now this is true, right? This is true, right? Now the opposite, or to say something is not true, is what? You will add something to it, which is UN. So when you now add something to it like this, let's assume this is now small letter. What do you have here? What is the meaning?
It's not true.
It is not true. So instead of saying you are lying, instead of saying that thing you are saying is a lie, you use untrue. Polite.
It means the same thing.
It means the same thing, but this one is more polite, more respectful than lie. Because daddy, you are telling lie. Daddy, this thing you are saying is a lie. Oh, it's wrong. Daddy is untrue. Daddy is not true. Simple. But after all, we say, oh, English has no respect.
Not true.
And untrue. Same thing. No. Prefix, just a word, two or three words that will come first. So you now see that it has changed the meaning of the first word. This is true. When you now add UN to it, so it has changed the meaning from true to untrue. What is this? Anybody can call it? Or just 3-letter word.
T.
And Milo.
No shine.
No shine.
Just a dog.
Tie. This is calling it. I said, are you from London? Okay, you work with Londoners. Tie. Tie. Now, what's the meaning of tie?
Is it tie?
Yeah. Tie your wrapper very well. That's the meaning. Tie. Alright. So, there's something you will add at the front and it will change the meaning. There is a word, 2 letters, you will add to this at the front and it will change the meaning. Front, look at it. Prefix, it will come, this one comes at the front, right? It will always come first before the main word.
You say is before.
Yes.
Means that,
What?
Means that this tie is at the front. What we will add is from the back of the tie. Because from the front of this tie now is front.
Tie is a word.
Yes.
On its own.
Now,
the prefix means another word that will come before this.
so
this is our word true.
Yes.
Then UN now comes before it. So the word UN is called prefix. This UN that will come from first. Yes. Before the main, this word we call it root. The main word. It must be able to stand on its own. This true can stand on its own. Tie can stand on its own. So you now look for another word, 2 or 3 letters that will attach to it at the front.
Okay. Before the
main word. So now we have our main word to be tie. Then we need like 2 letters to add to it at the front to change. You already know the meaning of tie. That when you tie something, right? When you tie something, when you tie your belly, that is tie. Now we need a word or letters like 2 or 3 letters that will come at the front to change the meaning. No, wait. I-N. Okay, so when we add I-N here, it becomes what? Intie. So madam, what is the meaning of intie? No, madam, I have another dictionary that we don't have.
No.
Okay, no.
UN. Untie.
Okay, UN.
Yes.
So what is untie?
Untie means I should.
Untie your gele, madam. Abi remove your. Instead of saying remove your hijab, untie. Unzip. Hey, madam. Zip, unzip. What can you do? Your zip. Zip up. Zip your. It's also called zip now.
The blouse.
Your blouse. Hey, zip your blouse. Now, when you want to off your blouse again, you now call somebody to help you unzip it. UN. And you now add UN here. It become unzip.
I want to talk of the time. I don't know how to explain this.
Talk. If who understand Hausa? Okay, if you start, talk. Blow the. Don't worry.
Like now, when you come out that UN, go down on time, that retire.
Tie, this is tie.
Tie.
If since I come out the UN now, you become tie.
Tie. Then, if person retire, on the office. This one,
No, that's the reason why she's asking this question.
Okay.
She has
To retire. Okay. It's a different word. This is retired. You see now that it's different from this.
Yes.
This is tie. If you want to say this is tire. So there is arrow in between, so it's not same word. So and at the same time, this tie as well, you can use retire. It is not retire because there is no arrow here. Retire. It means you should redo it again. Redo the tie again. Instead of saying tie it again, now you just say retie it. Retie. But untie means remove it. Retire means redo it. Do it again. Kijiko? Oh yeah? Give me another word again. Any word? Simple word.
Lock.
Good. Okay, let's use lock. Lucky. This is lock, right?
Yes.
This is lock. What's the meaning of lock?
Lock the door.
Lock the door. Now, if you want to say open the door, and you don't want to use open the door, you want to use English, you want to prove to your children that you sabi English. Because what they know is close the door, open the door, lock the door. Now you want to say open the door and you don't want to use open the door. Which English will you use? Unlock. Unlock the door. That is, leave the door open. You will just put UN here. This one you are putting is prefix. Unlock the door. Open the door.
That's open the door.
You see English? English plenty. Wait.
Unlock the door.
Unlock. Yes, that's unlock the door.
Open the door.
That is open the door. Leave the door open. Don't close it.
That is the meaning of unlock.
Yes, that is unlock. It means when you leave something open.
Please unlock the door.
Please unlock the door. Instead of please open the door.
Sir, sorry. Unlock the door and leave the door open. I think, is it the same thing?
It's still the same thing.
thing.
We're just trying to look for it.
That one is like the door is open.
Because unlock the door means that open the door, then leave the door open.
Same thing.
Already the door is locked. Listen.
Leave the door open.
Already the door is locked.
Yeah.
And you are telling the person to unlock it.
That is instead of saying open the door, you say unlock the door.
Yes. Then, if you are saying leave the door, it's like the door is already open and you want to close it. You are telling the person to leave
the door.
Yeah.
So it's not unlocked.
It's what? When the door is understand the English. When the door is
I want to understand something.
I know what you are saying. Let me illustrate it. This door is open now, right? You understand? Then you want to move out. You want to move out now. And I said, leave the door open. You understand? So it means this door is already open, so you don't need to close. You don't need to close it.
Yes.
You just leave it.
Yes.
If I want it closed, I said, okay, lock the door. But if the door is closed already,
yes.
You understand, and you want to pass out,
Yes, sir.
then I will now tell you unlock the door. That is open the door.
What I want to get now, sir.
You never get it, kind.
Yes.
You
No,
know,
I want to get it.
don't already know.
This door is locked.
So,
So if I come now, I want to open this door. Tell me,
Unlock the
maybe
door.
I came to this place now, stand there, and you are waiting for me to unlock it.
Or maybe you are outside and to come in.
And I'm knocking.
Yeah.
Then you will know.
And now said unlock the door.
Then I now
Open it and come inside.
come inside.
Yeah.
So now I'm going out. This door is already open. Then I go out. Say,
When you are going out, I won't say you unlock the door.
you will say it. You don't close it.
no.
I will ask him to close the door, lock the door. Because the door is already open.
But when he's going out, he's about to close the door. You leave the door unlocked.
Yes, if
what's wrong?
Now, since the door is open now, the door is open and you are now going out. It's now unprepared. You want to close the door, I will now say, okay, leave the door open.
Means leave the door open and unlock the door. Me, I'm thinking it's two different words.
Yes, now.
Yes, it's
Yes, it's different things, different activities.
Yes.
It's different
What I want to
things.
It's
understand.
two different things.
When you
Unlock and leave it.
when they say leave the door open,
Yes.
it means the door has already been opened before, so you don't need to close it. But when they say unlock the door, it means the door is
Already
closed.
telling
So
me
you
to
have to
open.
open.
Now, what we are deliberating on is unlock.
Yes, means
You understand?
open.
Means open.
Open the door.
Now instead of saying is another word of saying open. So instead of saying open the door, you say unlock the door.
Leave the
Leave the door. Leave the door open means the door
I should not lock.
Yes.
Yes. And when you want to open your phone and the phone is on password, just think about the different things.
I know sir, it is you guys that don't understand. I know what he's saying. What he's saying, he's trying to know the difference. The difference that between when something is open and when something is closed. When to use the unlock and when to use
I
leave
want
the
to
door
get
open.
Let me tell you.
It's normal saying
This is going out. No, all of us here that is wrong. I want to hear from him. Make the door unlock.
It's general.
Tell him to make the door unlock. Make the door. He's going out now.
He's going out.
The door is already open.
The door is no. Okay, let's say
Yes.
this is the door now.
Yes.
So he's going out.
Yes.
He opened the door. You understand?
Yes. Tell him.
Since he opened the door, I will now tell him to leave it open.
Even though you say make it unlock, you will still correct.
Yes.
Yes.
But I won't say unlock the door again. If you say make it unlock, you are still correct. But I won't say unlock the door because he has already unlocked it while going.
When you
So
go now,
why?
you close the door.
Yeah, but if he's trying to close the door, I will now say
Don't close the door.
don't close the
Is it
door.
not the same thing? Make it unlock.
It's true, like me now. When I don't hear this word
Before.
when I go person's house, you can't say unlock.
You are now locking. You are just locking. You guys, the person is now say unlock now. You say what's the meaning of unlock
I
again?
open it for me now because I know
You don't know the meaning of unlock.
When he is telling you, he say use the grammar.
So where you get that from now? Go and use the grammar to your children.
Yes.
You will be inside when they just come back from school and they are knocking. You say, James, unlock the door now. You say, grammar not there.
He will say no.
Then what if you are going at somebody
She will understand me.
and you are going at somebody say shut them, please help me and
Shut the door.
It's
Lock, shut, close. They actually mean same thing. So you are just learning more grammar.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Okay.
Shut the door, close the door, lock the door. Okay, so we have this one also. What is this? Lucky. Lucky. Okay, so
Like now.
or name of dog. Your name of pet.
Yeah.
Locking means it's like maybe I am standing on the door. I want to lock the door. So somebody has to
You are still talking about this. This is locking. Talking about dog.
And this man is a lucky man. This our teacher is a lucky man.
Yeah, his papa is using correct example.
Yes. It's a name and they use it to admire somebody.
Yes. You get many meanings. That's okay.
It get many meaning.
Here now.
Okay, so-
like now, when I go
Let me hear from her first.
okay, like now when I come out, I'm selling akara. So when I come out, I see market, I'm lucky that day.
Okay, so you are selling akara.
Eh.
You have 200 naira akara, 1,000 akara you want to sell. And when you just move out like this, and people just rush your akara and boom and finish it. So they save you from stress.
Yes.
Instead of you to move from Utako to Jabi, within 5 minutes you will finish up your 1,000 naira akara. So somebody now say, madam, you get luck, oh.
And you said I thank God.
You thank God, na luck. Another meaning.
buy my own and fuel finish. So I think I'm not getting the fuel.
Okay, yes. Like what happens to Papa? Yes.
What are you doing now, Bobby?
So, good. That is where we are going now. You are the last person to get the fuel. Those ones that are still queuing at your back, which name are you going to give them?
They are lucky people.
They are lucky people also. Okay, unlucky. That is where we are going. So you will add something to it now. So what are you going to add? UN.
Yes.
Unfortunate. Oh, sorry. That's another one.
But if you want to do that, who got it for you, we remove that UN.
Yes. So the person that got the fuel now removed it. That means the person is lucky. You are lucky to get the fuel, though. We that didn't get, we are unlucky. Yeah, something good that happens to someone. That is what we call luck. So fortunate. What the meaning of fortunate is also related to luck. It's also related to luck. When we say, oh, fortunately, fortunate, then it's
Unfortunate. Fortunate.
fortunate. Yeah, I thank God. Maybe
For that bad thing not happen to me.
good. Maybe you want to cross the road. You want to cross the road and the car is coming about to eat you. But something just carry you like spirit.
Yes.
If you want to say, you say, I'm fortunate to, that you want to give a testimony. I am fortunate to, something bad wants to happen, but I don't know how the spirit just carry me. That's fortunate. But if the thing now happen, it becomes unfortunate. It becomes, that's when you now add UN. So you now ask, oh madam, oh, it is so unfortunate. We could not help. It is so unfortunate. That is, it is not something palatable. When something bad happens, that is when we use unfortunate. Okay? Yes, unfortunately. Okay, another word. Less. What is less? To less tire. Okay, it's good though. She has the idea. She has been hearing less tire. Good. So what is less tire? She said to less tire.
Less means
Okay,
something
don't
that is
less the
lower.
privilege.
Something that is lower.
Something that is lower. Okay, no, now you know, let's use your tire. When you pump tire with air, the air will be full, the tire will be full, like let's say 50. Do you understand? When they now say less, it means you have to reduce it. So when you are driving and your tire just go down, you say it's less. That is, it has the air inside the tire has reduced. That is the meaning of less. But when you now add UN to it, it changed the meaning entirely from it changed the meaning. So unless, what is the meaning of unless?
Except.
Unless you do it. Unless you do not catch.
Unless means until you do it or until yes.
To fulfill your mission.
done.
You know there's another word for auntie.
Yes.
This is the when you add you into it, it becomes auntie. So unless auntie, they are similar, but they have their similarities and they also have their differences. Until okay, until you finish the work. Unless you finish the work. This is where you get the meaning. Until you finish the work. Unless you finish the work, I won't give you your money. So any difference?
If you remove that UN for this, yes,
it becomes
till you finish the work.
Yes.
Till you finish the work.
Till you finish the work. Until you finish the work.
Means is to stand and do that.
Oh yeah. Unless
I don't do it.
Till means
in Yoruba they say adabi.
What is that?
Okay, now for instance, this word unless is mostly used by ladies, especially all those our young ladies.
Less than 3.
No. Less than 3. I said lady.
Okay.
Ladies in relationship, maybe if they break their heart. They break their heart. Maybe the boy run away. Then the lady will not be saying, you that I love, and you do me like this, unless. You tell me. Break her name. I don't know that you can do this to me unless I don't love you. But since I love you, my God will punish you. Unless, so you will know the meaning of less, but unless we use it when an incident happens. To show action and feelings. To show action, so which is going to be a verb, as the case may be. So these are the words that we use on for. Then we also have another word. These are example of prefix. I am. Let me do like this. This one is UN. Then the one we're going to have now is IN. So if you have this word, what is this? Possible. What is the meaning of possible? Possible. Yeah. It must happen. Is it? It must.
Yes. Possible must be.
It can be. That's that.
If you are coming here, it's possible to come
that if your ability to do something that is possible, that it is possible, that is the meaning, that you can do something. When I ask you to do something, you say, this thing is, no, I can't do it. And I tell you, it is possible, you can do it. You can do it. That is the meaning of possible. Then, when you now add I am to this, when you add I am, it becomes what? Not impossible. Impossible. It means that thing is not workable. It means it's not workable. It means you can't do it. It means it's beyond your power.
So you see how the English talk. Why we not come with this UN now? Impossible.
You may have their own. So I am also have their own. Another one is, look at this word. This is movable. Movable. That is something that can move, something that can be moved, something that can change position, something you can carry. That is what we call movable. Immovable. Immovable. So when we add im to it, it becomes immovable. Immovable. It means something you cannot move again. Unless you destroy it, you can't carry it. Something you cannot carry, it becomes immovable.
Can you use UN again?
You can't use UN. Unmovable. Okay, yeah, unmovable, immovable. Because UN can go there as well.
Which one is correct? If you use
the two is correct. The two is correct. We have this. What is this? Visible. Something you can see with your crocodile eyes. Visible. But when you now add this to it, I am to it, it becomes what? Invisible. What is invisible?
something you cannot see. Something you cannot see. It's just like a spirit.
As a spirit, ghost, invisible. I will have to write your own. No, I'm giving you this. Invisible. Any other word?
So I said I want to bring you put the IR.
IR.
Yes.
You are going to. You know, out of we still have many examples. I just gave two. We are still on two now. We have DIS. We have IR. Don't worry. What is this? As you are trying to call it, try as you say pattern. Is there any word like pattern? So that is how to get correct word. You will be trying until you now. Patient. Pay.
Where's she? Where's she? Who's the patient? Where's she?
Patient. What make it shit?
Wait. Papa is asking for C.
Patient.
Do you have C? Patient. Patient. If you want to call it that way, it is patient. Patient. That's where you are getting it from. The sound of C. Hey, I will just leave this class now. Sound of C. Who's able? Okay, what's the difference between this sound and this sound? Where you call this one? Throughout last week, we dealt with sound. So, did the sound appear here? No. So, Papa, sick and out appear. So, this is patient. Now, when you add I am to it, it becomes what? What is the meaning of patient?
Somebody is endure.
Endure.
Yes.
Exercise patient, that is endure.
Patient is somebody that is sick.
This is another word. Yes, another meaning. When somebody is sick.
You can give the first day, this mother can be patient.
Yes, the nurse refers to any of their sick person in the hospital as their patient. Another word, patient, you have to exercise. You have to exercise endurance. Okay, so when you now put the IM, it becomes what?
Impatient.
And what is the meaning of impatient?
You don't get
It's not the opposite of patient now. When you lack patience, somebody that you can't endure. You can't
Cannot bear.
You can see a ticket, this class. He cannot bear anything. Simple thing like you just bear everything apart. Okay, is it wrong? Okay, is it your class? You don't get patient. You don't confirm it. Impatient. So it means you don't even have time. When somebody say, oh God, take it easy now. No! Take what easy. And those people normally lose plenty things. When you can't be patient. Little things like this, you get discouraged. And as you are going like this, that is when, for example now, when you want to queue, you are going on a queue for 3 hours. In fact, they did not even open the filling station. We cannot rubbish this. As you are just turning like this, they just open. That is impatient.
Sometimes it's somebody that even complains.
Impatience. All right. So we have another word, which is IR. Just the way it is. This IR will I become first before any other word. So do we have any?
When I saw
When
I saw that I think it's supposed to be double R.
You know, the normal word will come, that one will have its own R. Then you still add another R to it.
We have regular.
Eh?
We have regular.
We have regular. Good. In fact, somebody should spell the regular. Not him. He has mentioned regular. Somebody should help us spell it. La. Follow it. La. Yeah. Mama. This is G.
Yes.
What is the sound of G? What is the sound of G?
G.
What is the sound of G?
U.
This is Regu. This is Regu. Like this? I disagree. I disagree. Is this regular, Papa? Aja has another one.
I think end day before that.
Okay, end day before year. It will not be regular. Okay, actually this is correct. This is regular. This is regular. So when you now add this IR to it, it becomes what? What is regular first? What is regular?
Something that is something that
Always come one. They always come all the time.
Okay.
Something.
Papa is always regular in the class.
Yes. I won't be the first.
What about the?
You know.
Okay, should they meet you?
Yes.
So regular. What about irregular?
This one. Yes.
What about irregular? Irregular.
Irregular.
Okay, it's not stable.
Yes.
Off and on.
Yes.
You come today, tomorrow. We dey do like that in this class. Eh? No matter yes, you can again. Why you get bad at okay, you see.
What of that go get? That one they call.
Diana, where is comfort? Where is Diana?
Okay, how's it now? What of that they see where they come to club? That one come.
Okay, Adams also, you see.
No, you are not seeing you, but I'm always here.
In spirit. Yeah.
What of that they come to the club?
Always
You are not telling us. You might see
all right, good. Somebody should spell responsible. Responsible. Can we try it? Yes. Responsible. S. Okay. P. Okay. Wow. Can we clap for ourselves? Really try. Responsible. Now, what's the meaning of responsible? The meaning of responsible.
When you are not doing what you
Oh, are you sure? When you are not doing responsible.
Okay.
when you are not doing your duty.
When you are not doing your duty, responsible.
No, if you are doing your duty.
If you are doing your duty.
Yes. Okay. You are doing
Work, your job.
If you are doing your job,
the way you're supposed to do it.
the way you're supposed to do
If
it.
you are following responsible every day,
Like
you are responsible to come to the class.
Okay, yes. It is my duty to come to the class to teach. That is my responsibility. Okay, a man who have wife and children wake up in the morning, sit down, madam, where my food? You know, provide food.
No.
Children, you not calling daddy, give us money for snack. Go meet your mother, go meet your mother. So if you want to talk, what do we say the man is? Irresponsible. So it means the man is not up to the task.
It's not to his task.
So responsible is somebody who knows his duty or her duty and always do it diligently. Then anything short of that, it becomes irresponsible. So when we now, that's where we add this to it. Now add IR to it. Now it means irresponsible. Irresponsible. Okay, we have another word though, GIS. DIS. But okay, wait. What is it? You can call this word for me.
Irrelevant.
Relevant. Call it.
Relevant.
Eh?
Relevant.
Eh? You are using Igbo tongue, bro. Thief. Okay, you are thief. Ah! Relevant. Relevant. So what's the meaning of relevant? Eh? Are you just hearing the word for the first time? Are you just hearing it for the first time? You've been hearing it. You getting it?
No.
This is the first time.
Yes.
Wow. That's great. Ready, fans?